Master Discipline, the art of focus in a world full of distractions. Retold by Ambassador K. Westbrook. Introduction. Why focus matters in today's world. In an age where distractions are constant and unrelenting, the ability to focus has become more valuable than ever. From the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep, we are bombarded with notifications, advertisements, emails, and social media updates. The modern world has turned attention into a commodity, and every platform, app, and company is competing for a piece of our limited mental energy. The result? A distracted, overwhelmed, and overstimulated society where focus feels impossible to achieve. But what does this mean for us as individuals? In this chaotic environment, we have lost more than just a few minutes here and there. We have sacrificed productivity, creativity, and the ability to connect with our goals and dreams. The cost of distraction is enormous. It affects how much we accomplish, how well we perform, and even how fulfilled we feel in our personal and professional lives. Worse yet, many people fail to recognize the problem because distraction has become so normalized. We live in a distracted state and call it busy. We mistake being active for being productive, and we confuse constant stimulation with genuine engagement. The rise of distraction. The concept of distraction is not new. Even in the past, humans have faced interruptions and disturbances. However, in today's world, distractions have evolved into something far more insidious. Technology, while offering incredible advantages, has also created an environment where we are constantly overstimulated. Smartphones, social media platforms, video streaming services, and endless information at our fingertips have created a perfect storm for distraction. It is no longer just external interruptions like noise or people. Now, our own devices pull us away from focus. For example, consider how many times you check your phone each day. Notifications pop up, and each ding or vibration calls for your attention. Even a small glance at your phone can break your focus, pulling you into a cycle of checking apps, browsing feeds, and responding to messages. Before you know it, minutes or even hours have been lost. This phenomenon is so widespread that studies show the average person checks their phone over 100 times a day. The cost of distraction. The consequences of living in a distracted world are profound. First and foremost, distraction is the enemy of productivity. When you are constantly interrupted or multitasking, you lose precious time and energy. Research has shown that switching between tasks can reduce productivity by up to 40%. This is because the brain requires time to refocus every time you switch tasks. Small interruptions, even those lasting just a few seconds, add up over the course of the day and rob you of meaningful progress. But the cost of distraction goes beyond lost productivity. It also impacts the quality of your work. Focus is a solution. The good news is that focus is not a fixed trait. It is not something you are either born with or without. Focus is a skill, and like any other skill, it can be developed with practice and intention. By understanding the nature of distraction and learning the strategies to overcome it, you can train your mind to stay focused for longer periods of time. You can take back control of your attention and direct it toward what truly matters. Chapter 01. Understanding Distraction and the Modern World. In today's hyperconnected world, staying focused has become one of the most challenging endeavors for individuals in every walk of life. We live in a time where information flows faster than ever, interruptions are constant, and demands for our attention are limitless. Smartphones buzz with notifications, emails demand immediate responses, and social media algorithms keep us scrolling for hours. Amid this noise, the ability to focus deeply and meaningfully has become increasingly rare, a skill that feels almost unattainable in modern life. Distraction, however, is not merely a byproduct of technology. It has deeper roots in human biology and psychology. Throughout history, humans have faced distractions of varying kinds. What has changed in the modern era is the intensity, sophistication, and omnipresence of these interruptions. Technology and societal shifts have created an environment where distractions are not only prevalent, but are actively designed to capture and hold our attention. The evolution of distractions. From traditional interruptions to the digital age, distractions are not a phenomenon unique to the modern era. Since the dawn of human history, our attention has been divided by interruptions both external and internal. In ancient times, these distractions were often a matter of survival. A rustle in the bushes or the sound of an approaching animal could mean danger, requiring immediate focus. This survival mechanism hardwired our brains to prioritize novelty and sudden changes in our environment. While this trait was beneficial for early humans, it has become a double-edged sword in today's world. The science of distractions, how the brain processes information. To understand why distractions are so effective, we must delve into the mechanics of how the brain processes information. The human brain is a complex organ, constantly receiving and filtering stimuli from the environment. This process is governed by the brain's attentional systems, which prioritize information based on its novelty, relevance, and emotional significance. At the heart of this process is the brain's reward system, particularly the neurotransmitter dopamine. Often referred to as a feel-good chemical, dopamine plays a crucial role in motivation and reinforcement. When we encounter something new or interesting, such as a notification or a social media post, our brain releases dopamine, creating a pleasurable sensation. This reinforces the behavior, encouraging us to seek out similar stimuli in the future. The impact of distractions on productivity. The impact of distractions on productivity is profound. Studies have shown that even brief interruptions can significantly reduce efficiency, with some estimates suggesting it takes an average of 23 minutes to regain full focus after being distracted. These small lapses accumulate throughout the day, leading to substantial time loss and decreased output. On mental health. The effects of distractions extend beyond productivity, deeply impacting mental health. The constant barrage of notifications, emails, and social media posts creates a sense of overwhelm and mental exhaustion. Over time, this can lead to chronic stress, anxiety, and even depression. On personal growth. Distractions also hinder personal growth by limiting our ability to engage in meaningful activities and self-reflection. Pursuing new skills, setting and achieving long-term goals, and developing a deeper understanding of ourselves all require sustained focus and intentional effort. However, in a world dominated by distractions, finding the time and mental space for these pursuits has become increasingly challenging. Common myths about distraction. Myth 1. Multitasking increases productivity. One of the most pervasive myths about distraction is the belief that multitasking enhances productivity. In reality, multitasking is a misnomer. The brain is not capable of focusing on multiple tasks simultaneously. Instead, it rapidly switches between tasks, incurring cognitive costs each time it shifts focus. Research has shown that multitasking reduces efficiency, increases errors, and leads to mental fatigue. For example, a study conducted at Stanford University found that heavy multitaskers performed worse on cognitive tasks than their peers, as their brains struggled to filter irrelevant information and manage competing priorities. Myth 2. Willpower alone can overcome distractions. Another common misconception is that overcoming distractions is purely a matter of willpower. While self-discipline is important, the environment plays a significant role in shaping our ability to focus. For instance, a person working in a noisy, notification-filled setting will struggle to maintain concentration, no matter how strong their resolve. Creating a distraction-free environment is essential for maintaining focus. This includes silencing notifications, organizing workspaces, and setting boundaries with colleagues or family members. By designing an environment that supports focus, individuals can minimize the reliance on willpower and create sustainable habits for managing distractions. Chapter 02. The Power of Focus and Why It Matters. The Importance of Focus. Focus is a cornerstone of achievement. In an age characterized by constant distractions and endless information streams, the ability to focus is more critical than ever. It is not simply a skill but a fundamental pillar of personal and professional success. By cultivating focus, individuals can channel their energy into meaningful pursuits, overcome challenges, and achieve fulfillment in all aspects of life. The purpose of this chapter is to emphasize why focus matters, explore its many benefits, and motivate readers to make it a priority. Focus is not just about concentration. It is about aligning one's mental, emotional, and physical resources toward a single goal. It's the key to unlocking potential and creating a life of purpose and achievement. Defining focus. What it really means to be in the zone. Focus is often misunderstood as mere attention. While attention is part of the equation, focus encompasses much more. At its core, focus is the ability to direct and sustain mental effort on a specific task or goal while filtering out distractions. It is the state of being fully immersed and engaged in the present moment, often referred to as being in the zone. Being in the zone is a psychological state where everything seems to flow effortlessly. Athletes call it the flow state, where they perform at their peak, oblivious to time and external noise. Artists describe it as a period of deep inspiration when creativity pours out naturally. Scientists and entrepreneurs experience it as moments of clarity when complex problems unravel with ease. The benefits of focus. 1. Increased productivity. Focus is the foundation of productivity. In a world where multitasking is often celebrated, research consistently shows that single tasking, dedicating attention to one task at a time, is far more effective. When you focus on a single task, you can complete it faster and with greater precision. 2. Improved learning. Focus is essential for effective learning. When the mind is fully engaged, it processes information more deeply and retains it longer. Students who practice focused study sessions, free from distractions, consistently outperform those who attempt to multitask while studying. 3. Better relationships. Focus is not limited to tasks and goals. It also plays a crucial role in relationships. Being fully present with others, whether in conversation, shared activities, or moments of connection, builds trust, strengthens bonds, and fosters mutual understanding. 4. Greater life satisfaction. Focus is a key driver of life satisfaction. When we dedicate our energy to what truly matters, we experience a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Focus allows us to align our actions with our values, pursue meaningful goals, and savor the present moment. The science behind focus. Neurobiology and the role of the brain's executive functions. Focus is rooted in the brain's executive functions, primarily governed by the prefrontal cortex. This region, located at the front of the brain, is responsible for higher-order cognitive processes such as decision-making, self-control, and attention management. It acts as the brain's command center, directing resources towards specific tasks while filtering out irrelevant information. When we focus, the prefrontal cortex works in tandem with other brain regions to allocate mental energy efficiently. One key player in this process is the anterior cingulate cortex, which monitors attention and ensures that we stay on track. Another is the basal ganglia, which helps establish routines and habits that support sustained focus. The science behind focus. Top athletes. Elite athletes provide some of the best examples of the power of focus. Consider Serena Williams, one of the greatest tennis players of all time. Her ability to block out distractions, stay present in the moment, and execute precise strategies under immense pressure is a testament to her focus. Williams' mental discipline allows her to perform at her peak, even in high-stakes situations. Artists often describe focus as a state of flow where creativity flourishes. Vincent van Gogh, for instance, was known for his intense concentration and emotional investment in his work. Despite facing personal struggles, Van Gogh's focus allowed him to produce masterpieces that continue to inspire generations. Entrepreneurs like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos attribute much of their success to their ability to focus on long-term goals while navigating complex challenges. Musk's focus on innovation has revolutionized industries, from electric vehicles to space exploration. Similarly, Bezos's relentless focus on customer experience transformed Amazon into one of the world's most successful companies. Chapter 03: Identifying Your Personal Distractions. To help readers identify the specific distractions holding them back, the first step in overcoming distractions is understanding their nature and how they manifest in your daily life. Each person faces a unique set of distractions, both internal and external, that hinder focus and productivity. Identifying these distractions is crucial to regaining control over your attention and creating a more intentional and fulfilling life. This chapter aims to guide readers in recognizing the specific distractions that hold them back. By becoming aware of these obstacles, you can take proactive steps to minimize their impact and redirect your energy toward meaningful goals. Types of distractions. Distractions come in many forms, but they can generally be categorized into two main types, internal and external. Both are equally potent and, if left unchecked, can derail even the most disciplined individual. Internal distractions. Internal distractions originate from within the mind. They are often tied to our thoughts, emotions, and habits, making them particularly challenging to manage. Some common internal distractions include intrusive thoughts. Unwanted thoughts about unrelated topics can interrupt focus. These might include worries about the future, ruminations on past events, or random ideas that pull your attention away from the task at hand. Emotional turmoil. Feelings of stress, anxiety, fear, or sadness can consume mental energy, leaving little room for focused work. For example, worrying about a personal issue might make it hard to concentrate on professional responsibilities. Procrastination. Putting off tasks due to fear of failure, perfectionism, or lack of motivation is a common internal distraction. Procrastination often stems from an inability to manage emotions effectively. Self-doubt, negative self-talk, and feelings of inadequacy can erode confidence and disrupt focus. Thoughts like, "I'm not good enough" or "I'll never get this right" create mental noise that prevents progress. External distractions. External distractions come from the environment and other people. While they may seem easier to control, their pervasive nature in modern life makes them difficult to avoid. Common external distractions include digital distractions. Smartphones, social media, email notifications, and endless online content are some of the most significant external distractions today. The constant availability of information and entertainment pulls attention away from important tasks. Environmental noise. Background noise from conversations, traffic, or household activities can disrupt concentration. Open office layouts and crowded spaces further exacerbate this issue. Interruptions from others, colleagues, family members, or friends may unintentionally interrupt your workflow. Whether it's a phone call, a question, or a request for help, these interruptions can break your focus. Cluttered workspaces. A disorganized environment can be visually distracting and make it harder to concentrate. Physical clutter often translates to mental clutter, affecting productivity. Exercises to identify distractions. Identifying your personal distractions requires self-awareness and intentional reflection. The following exercises will help you uncover the sources of distraction in your life and develop strategies to address them. Conducting a distraction audit. A distraction audit involves systematically examining your daily activities to identify where and when distractions occur. Here's how to perform one. Track your day. For 1 week, keep a detailed log of your activities. Note the time spent on each task and record any instances when your focus was interrupted. Identify patterns. Review your log to identify recurring distractions. Are you constantly checking your phone? Do certain times of day make you more prone to interruptions? Look for trends that reveal your distraction triggers. Assess the impact. Determine how these distractions affect your productivity and well-being. Which distractions cause the most significant delays or stress? Prioritize addressing these first. Tracking habits and triggers. Habits and triggers play a significant role in distraction. By tracking them, you can identify specific behaviors that lead to loss of focus. Here's a step-by-step process. Record your habits. List the habits that consume your time and attention. For example, scrolling through social media during breaks might start as a short activity, but often extends into minutes or hours. Identify triggers. Determine what prompts these habits. Is it boredom, stress, or the desire for instant gratification? Recognizing triggers helps you understand why distractions occur. Evaluate consequences. Reflect on how these habits affect your goals. Are they aligned with your priorities, or are they pulling you away from meaningful work? By becoming aware of your habits and triggers, you can start replacing unproductive behaviors with more intentional ones. The role of technology. Technology is a double-edged sword. While it has revolutionized productivity and connectivity, it has also introduced unprecedented levels of distraction. Understanding how technology contributes to distraction is essential for managing its impact. Screen addiction. One of the most pervasive forms of distraction today is screen addiction. Smartphones, tablets, and computers are designed to capture and hold your attention. Features like push notifications, infinite scrolling, and algorithm-driven content create a cycle of engagement that's hard to break. Managing digital distractions. To mitigate the impact of technology, consider the following strategies. Set boundaries. Establish specific times for using technology and stick to them. For example, designate no phone hours during deep work sessions. Turn off notifications. Disable non-essential notifications to reduce interruptions. Only allow alerts for critical messages or tasks. Use focus tools. Apps and software like website blockers, timer apps, and productivity trackers can help you limit distractions and stay on track. Create tech-free zones. Designate certain areas of your home or workspace as tech-free zones to encourage focus and mindfulness. Recognizing emotional distractions. Emotional distractions are often overlooked, but can be just as disruptive as external ones. Stress, fear, and lack of clarity are common emotional states that interfere with focus and productivity. Stress. Stress triggers a release of cortisol, a hormone that prepares the body for a fight-or-flight response. While this response is useful in emergencies, chronic stress can impair cognitive function and make it harder to concentrate. Fear of failure, judgment, or uncertainty can paralyze progress. It's essential to recognize when fear is driving avoidance or procrastination. Reframing fear as an opportunity for growth and taking small, actionable steps can help overcome this emotional barrier. Lack of clarity. When goals and priorities are unclear, it's easy to become distracted. Without a clear direction, the mind tends to wander, seeking easier or more immediately gratifying activities. Setting specific, measurable, and achievable goals provides a roadmap for focus and reduces the likelihood of distraction. Chapter 04. Building the Habits of Focus. To provide actionable strategies for developing focus and self-discipline. Developing the ability to focus is not an overnight transformation. It requires consistency, effort, and the right strategies to build habits that foster concentration and self-discipline. In this chapter, we explore the foundational principles of habit formation and provide actionable techniques to help you cultivate focus in your daily life. The habit loop. How habits are formed. To develop habits of focus, it's crucial to understand the science behind how habits work. The concept of the habit loop, popularized by Charles Duhigg in The Power of Habit, breaks habits into three components. Cue, a trigger that initiates a behavior. This could be a time of day, an emotional state, or an environmental factor. Action, the behavior itself, which can either be productive, like focusing on a task, or distracting, like checking your phone. Reward, the positive outcome that reinforces the habit, such as a sense of accomplishment or relief from stress. Practical techniques to improve focus. There are several proven techniques that can help you enhance your focus and maintain it over time. Below are some of the most effective methods. 1. Time blocking. Planning your day for maximum concentration. Time blocking is a scheduling technique that involves dividing your day into blocks of time dedicated to specific tasks. By assigning a task to each block, you create a clear plan that minimizes decision-making and keeps you on track. 2. The Pomodoro Technique. Using timed work intervals to enhance focus. The Pomodoro Technique is a time management method that breaks work into intervals, typically 25 minutes of focused work followed by a 5-minute break. This approach helps you maintain focus while preventing burnout. 3. Digital Detox. Setting boundaries with technology. In a world filled with constant digital distractions, setting boundaries with technology is essential for improving focus. A digital detox doesn't mean eliminating technology entirely, but using it more intentionally. 4. Mindfulness and meditation. Training the mind to stay present. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools for improving focus by training your brain to stay present. Regular practice can increase your attention span, reduce stress, and enhance your ability to concentrate on tasks. 5. Prioritization. The Eisenhower Matrix and focusing on what matters. The Eisenhower Matrix is a prioritization tool that helps you categorize tasks based on urgency and importance. By focusing on what truly matters, you can allocate your time and energy more effectively. Overcoming procrastination. Procrastination is one of the biggest barriers to focus. Overcoming it requires understanding why it happens and taking small, deliberate steps to combat resistance. Creating a distraction-free environment. Your environment plays a significant role in your ability to focus. Setting up a workspace that minimizes distractions and fosters concentration can greatly enhance productivity. Chapter 05. Mastering Focus for Long-Term Success. To guide readers on sustaining focus and applying it to achieve their goals. Focus is not merely a tool for short-term productivity. It is a life skill that paves the way for long-term success and fulfillment. Mastering focus requires cultivating discipline, aligning your attention with your life's purpose, and building resilience against distractions and setbacks. This chapter delves into strategies for sustaining focus over the long haul and applying it to achieve extraordinary results. The importance of consistency and discipline in maintaining focus. Consistency and discipline are the foundation of sustained focus. While motivation can spark the initial drive to concentrate, it is discipline that ensures you stay the course, even when distractions and challenges arise. Consistency creates momentum. When you focus consistently, you build momentum that makes it easier to stay engaged with your tasks. Over time, consistent effort compounds into significant achievements. Discipline as a daily practice. Discipline involves making conscious choices to prioritize what matters most. It's about showing up every day, regardless of how you feel, and committing to your goals. Building mental resilience to overcome setbacks and distractions. Life is full of challenges and interruptions that threaten to derail your focus. Building mental resilience equips you to bounce back quickly and stay on track. Understanding resilience. Resilience is the ability to adapt and recover from difficulties. It involves maintaining a positive mindset, even in the face of adversity. The role of self-compassion. Being kind to yourself during setbacks fosters resilience. Instead of dwelling on mistakes, acknowledge them, learn, and move forward. Aligning focus with your bigger goals and life purpose. Focus becomes truly powerful when it aligns with your long-term goals and life purpose. When your actions are connected to a deeper meaning, it's easier to stay motivated and disciplined. Clarify your life purpose. Reflect on what matters most to you. What are your values, passions, and aspirations? Aligning your focus with these elements ensures you're directing your energy toward what truly fulfills you. Break goals into manageable steps. Large goals can feel overwhelming. Break them down into smaller, actionable steps to maintain focus and track progress effectively. Eliminate non-essential activities. Regularly evaluate your commitments and eliminate tasks that don't contribute to your bigger goals. This frees up mental and physical energy for what truly matters. The role of rest and balance. Why recovery is key to staying sharp. Sustained focus requires balance. Overworking without adequate rest leads to burnout, decreased productivity, and diminished mental clarity. Recovery is essential for maintaining long-term focus. The science of rest. Rest allows your brain to process information, consolidate memories, and recharge. Activities like sleep and relaxation replenish your energy and enhance cognitive performance. The balance between work and life. Achieving balance involves setting boundaries between work and personal life. Make time for relationships, self-care, and leisure activities to maintain overall well-being. Long-term focus strategies. To master focus for the long term, you need effective strategies that reinforce your ability to concentrate and stay aligned with your goals. Conclusion. Embracing the power of focus. As we bring this journey to a close, it's essential to reflect on the key insights and lessons explored throughout this book. In a world overflowing with distractions, mastering focus is no longer a luxury. It is a necessity. It is the foundation for achieving personal and professional success, maintaining mental clarity, and living a life of purpose and fulfillment. Let's revisit the core ideas and reaffirm the power of focus as a transformative tool.